blame this guy. This wasn't my idea. It's a good idea. Oh, you don't want to? Oh, fine. I respect your choice. I'll bring it over there. I felt bad.
What? Wash my hands? No. I will shake your hand afterwards, and then you do with that hand what you please.
Don't know why I said that. That wasn't very funny. Hey, that's okay. Are we ready for our headline act? Yeah! That's what we like to hear. So, we're going to get everyone warmed up a bit. So just, please, place your hands together. Start doing this. Rub them together. Get them nice and warm. Start stamping your feet on the ground. Start making as much noise as you can. Start clapping. Start cheering. Go wild and crazy. Please welcome the stage is Oliver. Piss!
I am Oliver Pist. I am here to entertain you. Hello, how's it going? Yeah! Panopticon, you can do better than that. Come on, how's it going? Woo! It's Friday night, we're here to have fun, aren't we? Are we all here to have fun? Having fun so far? Enjoy the evening? Enjoy the evening so far? A little bit about me before we start. My preferred pronouns are he, him. And my preferred adjectives are skinny and cunt. Because just fucking look at me. I'm so skinny I inspire junkies to go on a diet. I'm so skinny I need to move that mic stand over there because you won't see me. I'm so skinny the other day, my mate took a photo of me, put a negative filter on it, and I looked like a fucking X-ray. For me, having skinny jeans, it's not a fashion choice, it's a genetic condition. I'm like a cheap ice lolly that's been left out in the sun, just a stick of bad jokes. Yeah, pretty thin. I couldn't get any thinner if I was sitting there drinking a skinny latte, leading the skinny in the queue for the liposuction clinic. It's pretty bad. Yeah. What have we all been up to? What have we been up to tonight? We're having a good night? We're enjoying ourselves? Having fun?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah, cool. I identify as a green wheelie bin. So I'm just a general waste. I'm full of rubbish, and at least once a fortnight my girlfriend picks me up on the street. That's not even true, I don't even have a girlfriend. She literally left the country to get away from me.
Aww.
It's true. For the last 5 years, I was dating a bit of a crazy Spaniard. I was living la vida loca. Literally. I finally understand what that song is all about after 5 years of living with a Spaniard. You would think after 5 years of living with a Spaniard, you would have picked up some Spanish. But me no hablo nada. Right. But a bit of advice, if anybody is ever considering dating a Spaniard in the future, what they like is if you throw a bit of their language into the conversation, just throw words in, pretend you know what you're talking about. So I would say things like, oh, this is going to be mucho good. Oh, I like you mucho. They say words like mucho because it means a lot to them. That's one of my exes. I've got to talk about some of my other exes. I'll talk about that later. Being single again means I'm on the dating apps. The dating apps and stuff like that. App is a good word for it, isn't it? Because it really does, at my age, 40 years old, feels like a job application. Doesn't it? It feels like you're applying for a job because they're very interested in your previous experience. I don't know why, but at my age, it's a bit of a different thing. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Because it's like 40 years old now. I mean, look at me. I mean, I look like someone asked an artificial intelligence to design a K-pop singer who's Caucasian, where the K stands for ketamine. I look like someone asked an artificial intelligence to draw a picture of what Sid Vicious looks like now. I look like someone asked an artificial intelligence to design a person based on an amalgamation of every Irvin Welsh character that ever shot smack. I look like someone asked an artificial intelligence to design a person based on Avril Lavigne song lyrics. Alexa, draw me a 40-year-old alcoholic skater boy with fucked up teeth. That's me right here. Thank you very much. Do you guys like drugs? Do you like drugs? This is a bit of a segue. Do you like drugs? I like drugs. What I like about drugs is, you know how people like to mix their drinks? Right? Some people like to mix their drinks. I like to mix my drugs. What I like to do is I like to mix laxatives with laughing gas. Just for shits and giggles. I think I need to hurry up and land out and snort cocaine up my bum. I need to get my arsenic here. The best place, of course, to take drugs is Auckland Towers. Always massive lines. The last time I was there, I drunk myself into oblivion. I dropped myself into Nemesis and then went on a mine train. And then I got so drunk by the time I got to the haunted house, all my friends just abandoned me. I was ghosted.
Oh.
Shocking. Okay, so my other ex-girlfriend, I was going to talk about my ex-girlfriend from a previous life that I was in. She was a West Ender from Glasgow. Are we from Glasgow, everybody here? Glasgow people?
Yes.
Do you know the West End of Glasgow?
Yeah.
Do you know the people who come from the West End of Glasgow? I dated one of them. You know the type? You know what I'm talking about? Anyone know what I'm talking about? Bit of a hippie. Believed in spirituality. Believed in karma. Was a vegan. But yeah, she dumped me because apparently I was looking at other women like they were pieces of meat. I mean, ironically for a vegan, she was a bit of a cow. I bumped into her the other day, actually, recently, in the chemist. And I said, "Oh, what are you in for?" And she said, "Oh, I've got a yeast infection. I'm not sure how I got it." I was like, "Oh, perhaps it's karma's way of letting you know what it's like living with an irritating cunt." I didn't really plan what I was going to do at the end of the show, so I might end on something mental, I don't know, like a poem, do you like poems? Anyone know?
Yeah.
Do you like poems? I might do that, I don't know. I've been asked to be in a film about what it's like for us short-sighted people when we have sex. It's called I Did Not See That Coming. It's a biopic. I hope you all go and see it. Because I won't be able to. So how about a poem then? Because it's getting close to that time of year. In fact, I've came all the way from a place called Maryhill. Do you know where that is, Maryhill?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's not quite as good as Blossom Hill or Cypress Hill, but it's Mary's Hill. I don't know who Mary is, but it's a cool wee hill. I've travelled all the way from there. It's a bit rough around where I live. Some of the people there, they don't even wait for Halloween to pumpkin. They do that all year round. It's a bit rough. But so I'm going to tell you a wee story about Christmas. We'll go from Halloween to Christmas, ever that. Last Christmas, what did I get up to? Well, I went out and I partied for several days. I had a white Christmas. You take lots of drugs. And then I awoke on the floor of a random house. I didn't know where I was, didn't know how I got there. And my face had swelled out to here because apparently I'd taken so many drugs that I'd been chewing my mouth off or something, I don't fucking know. So our story starts with me waking up on a floor. Last year I must have been a bad boy because what I received was not tidings of joy. For my Christmas, I got an abscess in my gum, not as a present from all the festive drug-fueled fun. I woke with a face that looked like I was chewing a golf ball. I spent 3 days partying, of which I had no memory at all. So dehydrated, hungover, and on a brutal come down, I slowly made my way to Sophie Hall Street in town. Just when the situation couldn't get any worse, I was introduced to the trainee student dental nurse. She said, "Oh my God, you're going to need an extraction," as she injected me with drugs to numb my reaction. With what looked like pliers, she yanked out the ruinous tooth. I could only watch in horror as blood streamed from my mouth. I thought, if there's anything to be learned from this procedure, it's that alcohol thins your blood, but it doesn't help when you're a bleeder. I closed my eyes and waited for it to just be all over. Then I attempted to regain some composure. I staggered outside and stumbled around. When the cold air hit me, I hit the ground. Passers-by tried to help me, but on closer inspection, I looked and sounded like I should be sectioned, mumbling pleas of help through my numb face whilst rolling about like a jakey all over the place. I crawled on the pavement in search of reprieve, a way out of this scenario I could not conceive, when sudden inspiration struck me just like a flash. A taxi. This plan went nowhere when I realised I had no cash. Stranded there, wondering how the hell I was ever going to get home, when my pocket started vibrating, I remembered I own a phone. I thought, quick, I must answer this call, a chance to explain about the drugs, the tooth and my fall. Looking at the screen through blurry eyes, gawping at a number I did not recognise, I pressed the green button, but to my dismay, "Oh, was all I could say. Like a bad Rocky impersonation on Boxing Day. My utter disappointment I just could not mask when I had a pre-recorded voice robotically ask, "Have you been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault?" I had shown me a wind so I could pour in more salt, thinking, for fuck's sake, whatever next. I hung up the phone, still feeling perplexed, when salvation came in the form of a text. "Where are you?" Those were the words. I checked the number. "That's not Birds, come and pick me up." I was quick to reply, then I explained how it all went awry. As I was waiting for my lift, I had a chance to reflect. For the power of speech, I had this newfound respect. You see, words can be powerful when you choose to use them. It's an appreciation that's gained when one day you lose them. Thank you very much. I have been all over this. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen, one more time for Oliver Pist! Okay, that unfortunately brings us to the end of the show. That is the correct answer, but first we have a quick round of applause for all the bar staff you guys had today.